Hi everyone, and welcome back to Sophie and Sebastian. It's been a while because life has been very busy, but we're back with another poetry episode. Enjoy! It's almost Christmas time. Up here in cold Edmonton, Alberta, we already have snow on the ground. Everyone is eager for Christmas, and I've even seen a wish list on the fridge already. It says something about wanting a pet, a budgie, so you can probably guess who that is from. Now, one thing we like to do in our family is to write a poem to go along with a present. Maybe this is something you would like to try yourself. So I thought I would share a couple of examples to give you some inspiration. First, here's a silly poem about Sophie's love of candies. Sophie has a thing for older ladies. All other folks for her have rabies. She visits all the neighbors and gets rewarded for her labors. For these lovely grannies provide a steady supply of candies. All you have to do is make a card or two, and you'll be showered with treats, with candies and sweets. And as for ladies in the church, Sophie always has an urge to sit beside them in the pew to see what she can chew. Now sometimes Sophie's absence makes us sad, but mostly we are glad, because when she's not there, we no longer have to share. Oh yes, we have a huge supply that she never gets to try. Bet you didn't know that, eh? We save it all for when you are away. As you can see, it's okay to bug someone a bit in a poem, because if you've taken that much effort to write something that rhymes, then you must love them too. Now you can also write a poem in which you make everything up. That's the case for our second poem, in which we imagine that Tessa, Sophie and Sebastian's older sister, is actually a pirate with her own school in which she teaches boys and girls how to be pirates. There are some difficult words in this poem. For instance, a Jolly Roger is a pirate flag with a skull and crossbones. For any other hard words, just ask your mum and dad. Here it goes. Tessa Messa de Delicatessa. Tessa Messa de Delicatessa was Her Royal Majesty's Professor of Pirate Language and Symbology at the Institute for Piratology. Her classroom was an old abandoned ark, all painted pink and glowing in the dark, where Tessa taught each artful dodger how to draw a proper Jolly Roger. First, she took old Blackbeard from his case. Then she showed her pupils how to trace the crossbones and the skull in blackest ink and color in the lines in lipstick pink. Yet even though there was a skeleton, some boys said pink was much too feminine, and so they whispered of a mutiny and waited for their opportunity. It came one windy day in outdoor ed, when Tessa showed them how to make their bed in the crow's nest way up high, neat and tidy, warm and dry. Then suddenly the boys began to curse, "You scurvy dog, you parrot," and much worse. "We've had enough of girly-whirly stuff. Pirates don't make beds, they're mean and tough." And so they waved their daggers and their dirks and fired off some fireworks. They made Miss Tessa walk the plank where sharks were swimming in the tank. But Tessa was not in the least afraid, although her prospects were not great, with boys behind and sharks below, and inside a touch of vertigo. Tessa jumped and dove into the water, and before those sharks could spot her, she had pulled a switchblade from her dress, cut her ropes, and, well, you can guess. She killed the sharks, she took her blindfold off. The boys had little time to scoff. She sold them for a penny each, dirt cheap, but they were hard to teach. Then, when the parents came out to complain, Tessa beat them with a wooden cane, and she never had another boy recruit at her girls only private pirate institute. That's it for now. Thanks for listening, and a special thank you to our Patreon sponsors. Hi this time to young listener Grace Elliott Sowall, who loves the Sophie and Sebastian stories. We'll be back with another story very soon. Stay tuned.